Hey guys, this is Erschean back again to bring you another video. And this time I'm doing a tag created by Sean Patrick Erschean of the Horror Corner. I can't do it like he says it. He's like the Horror Corner, you know. And this time he's doing he made the James Bond tag because he noticed that nobody had made a tag on James Bond. Now I like James Bond, man. I haven't seen every entry. I don't even know how many there are. I know there's like a certain amount of official entries, and then there's unofficial entries. One day I would like to try to see them all, even the unofficial ones. I'll probably ask you guys like if you know how many films there are all in general, with including the unofficial entries. Please let me know so I can look into that. But yeah. So we're gonna go down the line here from the ones I have seen, and yeah. Okay, so number one is favorite Bond gadget. Definitely that laser beam that he shot out, that was shot out of the car. You know, the one where he like cuts the taxi in half. It's like a clean cut, like cuts the taxi off its wheels. I always thought that was a cool scene, and I really liked that gadget. Very fun moment. Two, favorite Bond villain has to be Blofeld. You know, he's been portrayed by so many great actors, and my favorite, like Sean, has to be Donald Pleasance. You know, Donald Pleasance played that role perfectly, and he did a great job. And you know, Blofeld has really one of the more influential villains, because you can even see in like shows like Inspector Gadget with Claw and his cat. You know, Blofeld has definitely inspired a lot of other villains in cinema. Very favorite Bond car. The one from Tomorrow Never Dies, because Bond can just use it from remote control, and I always found that cool. Like he's just chilling in the back using the remote control. It's like voice activated and shit. That's cool as fuck. So yeah, my question for that, my answer for that, for favorite actor to portray Bond, hands down Sean Connery. Sean Connery. I always loved Sean Connery as Bond. I do think Daniel Craig has an interesting take. Roger Moore is great. Even Pierce Bronson, you know, they're all pretty damn good. But I've always liked Sean Connery, probably because he's the one that he was the one that created the character. He's the one that was there from the beginning, and he kind of set up the traits that we would see in all the other Bonds. He kind of set that work. What are you doing? Why are your paws on my back? Should I be scared? Okay, you can just... He agrees. So yeah, Sean Connery definitely. 5, favorite Bond girl. Vesper Lind from, I believe it's Casino Royale. Eva Green does a great job in this role, and she's one of the more in-depth Bond girls. She definitely has a different feel to her, and I really enjoy her character. So yeah, Vesper Lind for favorite Bond girl. 4, favorite action scene. This is a tie between the ski scene from Your Majesty's Secret Service, where you know, all the people are chasing Bond in the dark on skis and shit. And I think Blofeld even gets down there and gets his hands dirty, which is pretty cool to see. And then we also have the Oddjob fight from Goldfinger, because I love that fight. I love how Oddjob is like this incredibly strong force, and this is really a time, like, we know he's gonna win, but how is Bond gonna win this? And he has to use his wit to defeat Oddjob, and it's great. So yeah, and Oddjob throws Bond around like he's a ragdoll. It's very cool. So yeah, 6 is, yeah, favorite action scene. Seven, favorite plot in the Bond film, have to go with Goldfinger again. I just like the fact that they're like trying to break into like Fort Knox. I always found that funny. It's a fun little plot. You got like a character called Pussy Galore in there. It's a crazy ass plot, man, and like Bond keeps ending up with these women that just keep dying, you know. Like two girls that he was with in this movie die, man. They die a lot. Like you think, oh, this is gonna be the Bond girl, oh she dead. This is gonna be the Bond girl, oh she dead, and then you finally get Pussy, who is the Bond girl. So yeah, I love Goldfinger. Good plot. Eight. Wait, who would you like to play the next Bond? Okay, so this I got a few answers. Um, I was pretty excited when they were talking about Idris Elba at one point because I know he was very good in Luther and I thought he could pull off a very good Bond. Um, that would be cool. But also this I don't know how well he do his Bond, but it'd be interesting to see Kurt Mega. He is a stage actor, and they did a play called they did a musical that you can find on YouTube. You can find the full thing, Spies Are Forever, and he played kind of a Bond parody while also having its own story and actually being like a serious. But it was a parody of like spy stuff in Bond, but it was also like its own thing. And it's interesting. Like there's a scene where they're like trying to break his fingers, and he breaks the guy's fingers that's trying to break his fingers. Um, so yeah, it'd be funny to see Kurt Megapay Bond. I don't think he would do a very good job, to be honest, because he played more of a silly character, and I think that's where his strengths are, is playing like, even though he can play very dramatic, which he did in Spies Are Forever, but he also had that comedy in there. So, um, yeah. So, but it would be just fun to see him like portray the role that he was pretty much parodying. But my real choice is Thomas Ellis from Lucifer, and Once Upon a Time he was in a little early on as Robin Hood. Even in that scene from the early on, not Sean McGuire's Robin Hood, who came in later and played Robin Hood Once Upon a Time, but in that scene where he is playing Robin Hood and he's like pointing the arrow at Rumpelstiltskin, and he's like, "My arrow never misses. It always hits its target." It's like I could feel a little Bond in there. And then you start playing Lucifer, and you start wearing a suit and driving the car, and sometimes he brandishes a gun, and it's totally fucking Bond, man. Just make this dude Bond. He has the sense of humor. He has the charm. He's British. He has the wit. I'm pretty sure he can do action sequences pretty well. He was doing decent once upon a time. He didn't really get into hand-to-hand combat, but I'm pretty sure he could do it. Just cast Thomas Elliot. I believe that's his full name, Thomas Ellis. Just look up the main guy from Lucifer. The guy that plays Lucifer on Lucifer. That's the dude you want. Thomas Ellis, I believe. What are you doing? Hey! Hey! Nope. Nope. Okay, where was I? 9. What is your favorite Bond film? So, my favorite Bond film is Goldfinger. Like I said, I love the plots. I thought the main villain was very good. Odd Job is fantastic. Lots of cool sequences in this. You got Pussy Galore, who has just a wonderful name. It's just fun, and the theme's very good as well. I really enjoyed this. 10. What is the most underrated Bond film? Probably Your Majesty's Secret Service. I didn't even know about it till my buddy Paul brought it up, and I looked at it, and I thought it was really good. Yeah, it's very underrated because of Lazenby. Like, everybody overlooks it because they haven't heard of Lazenby and stuff. But yeah, it's actually a really good one. No. No. Stop it. Okay, so, okay, what is the worst Bond film? Now, I haven't really seen a bad one, but I will say a very forgettable one is Quantum Solace. I don't remember it being bad, but I just don't remember it in general. Like, it's very forgettable. Every time I watch it, I just seem to forget it. It's really overshadowed by, his Bond's other entries, and of course Daniel Craig's other entries, like with Casino Royale and Skyfall. So yeah. Okay, so 12 favorite Bond theme. What's it? What one is this from? It's the Duran Duran. Dance into the fire. I forgot which one that's from. I wrote it down, but I can't read my own handwriting. Is it Living Daylights? It might be. You know which one it is. It's Dance into the Fire. I always like the funness of that theme. It was very well done. I know they say the opening line in the theme though, and I just can't remember that part. But it's just such a well done theme, and the intro in the background's very good. So yeah, that one, the Duran Duran, dance into the fire. Also, a quick add-in, because I did want to mention this, but I forgot. Is for the themes. This isn't an official Bond theme, but I think it should be. I think it should be added to the Bond themes, and that is "Spies Are Forever" from the song "Spies." From the play that I mentioned earlier, "Spies Are Forever." It's such a Bond song, but it's not a Bond song. But it is. You gotta check out "Spies Are Forever," man. If you're a Bond fan, check it out. You'll like it. Trust me. Time to decide who will be saved. Who do you trust? Who do you betray? Will I live to see tomorrow or die another day? Once a spy, always a spy, forever, forever. No. Okay, I gotta stop. We'll do a little bit more. From the warmest hello to the coldest goodbye. Remember, remember, spies never die. That needs to be in a Bond film. But yeah, that's it, guys. Bond. Oh, favorite Bond saying, favorite Bond words. Mine is, and I know this has already been chosen. I know this is a little cliche, but I don't care. This is my favorite line. Is when Bond's, he's trapped by the laser, and that laser's slowly coming up, and it's gonna cut his ass in half. And Sean Connery playing this so well, guy. He's like playing it so well that you could see that he's like confident on the outside, not really showing it, but on the inside, he's shitting his pants. He knows he's about to die, and he intimidates the bad guy. I forgot his name, but he's like, "So, do you expect me to talk?" And then the bad guy goes, "No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die." I've already figured out all I need to know from our previous interactions. Which first, she really shows how intimidating and smart the villain was. And two, it's just very well done scene, very well acted, very fun, and very memorable lines. Usually it would be like a torture aspect, but no, he just wants to kill him. He's done. Fuck you. but and this question was added on by Bronco Juggalo. This isn't an official question, but Bronco Juggalo did add it on in his theme, and it's who's your favorite Bond henchman? And it's Oddjob. I love Oddjob. I love how strong he is. I love how he took the I forgot what it was. But it was like that golf thing. He's crushed it, and then Sean Connery got mad behind the scenes because he's like, nobody can do that, and then the director's like, that's the point. Is this dude's supposed to be like extremely strong that people are gonna be afraid when you have to fight him, and it is a very tense scene. And he has that hat, and he like decapitates the statues and shit. It's just Oddjob's just fantastic, man. I love Oddjob. So yeah, that's my Bond. That's the Bond tag that Sean created. Thank you for creating the Sean. I'll tag my buddy Paul, because that's the only guy I know that's really in the Bond. Hobbs, you too. I'll tag you as well. I think you would be into this one, hopefully. But yeah, those are my two, Paul and Hobbs. But yeah, I hope. Thank you, Sean, for creating this. I will link Sean below so you can get all the questions and shit. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. Stay frosty. This is Turn to You signing off. Beep boop boop.